Hi everybody, it's Christina Andino. I am back with House History. We are in the middle of a 3-part series. Last week we started with Teedville and where it all began. And this week we're looking at the progression of Santa Fe Park to Santa Fe Speedway. And I want to take a quick minute to thank everybody who took the time to reach out to me with memories and stories. It's really nice to see the special place in people's hearts that the Teedville still has to this day. And we got a big thumbs up from the Teed family also, which meant a lot to me. So with that being said, I want to give a quick warning that there's a lot of material in here, and I took a lot of it from Flag Creek and Willow Springs museums. People also sent me material, and so it comes from a lot of different places, and so there will be cars and people that are not labeled. If you know who they are, let me know. If you see yourself, let me know. That's great. But just a warning that not all of it is labeled. So with that being said, let's get started and take a walk down memory lane to Santa Fe Speedway.
On this field, the slower cars are in front. The top drivers, meaning the top 6 money winners, are seated in the back rows in the field. The last 2 rows with 2 Bigfoot take on Torres, Hartley, Nightmare 2, and many others as they challenge Bigfoot for the Midwest Monster title. A couple more laps to go before we get the green flag. There is the number 51 Omni Show, the roadster type midget. Talk about an odd-looking car. Wait till we get to the feature and show you the number 97 car that Mike Fedorchak drives. They call it the Munchkin, and you'll say why. Exactly. It is a very distinctive-looking race car, and it's one built especially for the event.
The gentlemen have been starting their engines at Santa Fe Speedway since 1896. Back then, the engines ate hay or were pedaled by foot because the days of gas-guzzling stock cars had not yet arrived. Racing in one form or another at Santa Fe, the quaint clay track at the south end of Hinsdale and Willow Springs, dates to the decade before the turn of the century when Illinois residents came in trainloads on the Santa Fe Railroad to view horse and bicycle races, and also to picnic, drink, dance, bowl, and enjoy family outings along with other pastimes maybe not so savory. It was once Indian territory, and the railway still forms the southern boundary of the park, which lies 20 miles southwest of the loop. The track was created using teams of horses, drawing wheel scrapers in the dirt to carve an oval course from the hilly area. The first auto races were held in the 1920s, but the track wasn't really wide enough for a couple of cars parallel, and drivers had a difficult time staying on the raceway. Teedville really suffered during the Depression along with the rest of the country. There wasn't a lot of money to be spent on picnicking or auto racing, and on top of that, a tornado destroyed the grandstands. Fred Teed died in 1946, and Santa Fe Park was taken over by his son Howard. Howard had been impressed by the large crowds auto racing was beginning to attract, and since it had always been his dream, decided to go for it. In January 1953, he incorporated himself. He converted an initial capital outlay of $80,000 into Santa Fe Speedway, constructing 2 grandstands, putting up lighting for night racing, and shipping in 36,000 pounds of blue clay from southern Illinois for the track surface. With a few rainouts to dampen the scheduled opening day, the first race program at the new speedway was finally held in May with Kenny Boyer of Highland, Indiana, winning the first stock car feature race on Sunday afternoon, May 31st in 1953 ahead of Bill Van Allen of Chicago on the Great Quarter Mile track. With 87th Street Speedway's Eddie Anderson helping with promotion, a number of the 87th Street regulars, including Van Allen and Hammond, Indiana's Red Duval, were becoming visitors to Santa Fe's clay tracks. A number of races were televised live by WGN-TV with popular baseball announcer Jack Brickhouse handling the microphone. In addition to stock car races, Santa Fe Speedway also hosted sprint car races, big car races, midget races, AMA National Motorcycle Series, figure eights, enduros, monster trucks, demolition derbies, and power puffs. In 1954, the NASCAR Grand National Stock Cars even visited. But the signature event has always been the annual National Clay Track Championship. I could be here all week listing all the iconic people that have raced on this track, but who is the man behind it? Who was Howard Teed? He was born on November 30th, 1916. He was the second of 4 sons born to Frederick and Amanda Teed and was raised in Teedville. He attended the University of Illinois, graduating in 1939 with a degree in accounting. But when his father passed in 1946, Howard had other plans and created Santa Fe Speedway. He had a wife, Marion, a son, Gary, and a daughter, Mary Louise, who took over as president when her father passed in March of 1990. She was able to keep it going until 1995. Howard was at the track every day until he got sick. He was extremely hardworking and civic-minded, and regarded community relations as vital to the business, much like his father before him. He was a lifelong member of Trinity Lutheran Church, as much of his family had been. He has left behind a legacy that will never be forgotten. Sadly, the Speedway sat idle from 1996 to 1998 and fell to the wrecking ball in March of 1999, making way for $70 million upscale housing development. Santa Fe Speedway will live on in people's hearts as a place where they made some of their best memories. It will forever be a part of our area's history. And like the radio jingle went, there's only one Speedway, it's the track of clay. You ain't seen nothing till you've been to Santa Fe racing on the track of clay.